buồn mà đi lại cảnh thì là một mình như thế.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view.
Rất xa về nơi ấy, một mình tôi ngồi đây phố xưa giờ tăm tối khóc cho cuộc tình. Ôi lòng đắng cay trong quanh vắng sao nghe tim mình vỡ tan người. Giờ em đâu ở phương trời xa lắm, buồn vui này mình anh chắc em nào đâu biết cứ nói nào. Em còn nhớ hay em yêu đã lãng quên, yêu thương ngày xưa thôi ta hãy quên người yêu. Lòng đau nhói khi em xa, giọt nước mắt anh tuôn rơi, tình tan vỡ ta xa nhau từ đây. Đời ta chẳng còn gì vì mất em thật rồi. Đôi ta đôi thôi đừng nói chỉ có anh giờ ta cố quên nhau thôi. Người yêu hỡi em hay chăng hình bóng lấy bao đêm thâu còn mãi. Đừng vương vấn làm gì người đã không trở về. Em yêu ơi thôi nên ta để cố quên nhau đi trong trái tim mình. Giờ em đâu ở phương trời xa lắm, buồn vui đây mình anh chắc em nào đâu biết người nơi nào. Em còn nhớ em yêu đã lãng quên, yêu thương ngày xưa thôi ta hãy quên người ơi. Lòng đau nhói khi em xa, giọt nước mắt anh tuôn rơi, tình tan vỡ ta xa nhau từ đây. Đời ta chẳng còn gì vì mất em thật rồi. Đôi ta đôi nơi thôi đừng nói chỉ câu ai giờ ta cố quên nhau thôi. Người yêu hỡi em hay chăng hình bóng ấy bao đêm thâu còn mãi. Đừng vương vấn làm gì người đã không trở về. Em yêu ơi thôi nên ta để cố quên nhau đi trong trái tim mình. Vì đó thì ta tình ta chợt ngỡ, bao mong mơ sẽ không còn phải mãi mãi. Yêu thương người như bền lâu suốt kiếp mà vì đâu người quay lưng chốn nào. giọt nước mắt anh tuôn rơi tình ta vỡ ta xa nhau. Đời ta chẳng còn gì vì mất em thật rồi. Đời ta đôi nơi thôi đừng nói chỉ có anh giờ ta cố bên nhau thôi. Người yêu hỡi em hay chăng hình bóng ấy bao đêm thâu còn mãi. Đừng vương vấn làm gì người đã không trở về. Em yêu ai thôi nên ta đành cố quên nhau đi trong trái tim mình. Em yêu ai thôi nên ta đành cố quên nhau đi trong trái tim mình. Đêm nay ngồi ngắm sao trời gió xuân lời chợt nhớ gì đó lúc ấy yêu nàng đắm say nhìn hạt mưa nhẹ bay có em bên anh tháng ngày chìm đắm trong cơn mơ đêm xuân nghe hồn ngỡ ngây ta nghe từ trái tim mình vẫn vòng hình nàng yêu sâu ơi, yêu em không hề sai. Tôi muốn mãi mãi sẽ luôn cùng em trong đêm, như đôi chim bay về cuối trời, như trăng như sao bên nhau ta mãi không xa rời. Nhưng ước muốn ấy đã tan từ khói mây, chuyện cố dĩ vãng giống như một cơn mưa chiều, tan nhanh trong đêm lúc anh chẳng tỉnh giấc. Em đi mang yêu thương mang gió đông quay về, cái trái tim bỗng tan vỡ nhớ em người ơi. Đêm sao trên trời nhớ em, đêm sao trên trời chẳng thể nào quay, biết em đã xa rồi, biết em không về, biết em đã quên không thể. Gió mây mang yêu thương trao em đến đây, đêm nay ngồi ngắm sao trời gió xuân ngời, chẳng nhớ gì bằng lúc ấy yêu nàng đắm say. Nhìn hạt mưa nhẹ bay, có em bên anh tháng ngày, chìm đắm trong cơn mơ đêm xuân nghe hồn ngất ngây. Mang em từ trái tim mình vẫn bồng bềnh, nàng mong anh như sương mai không nhạt phai, chỉ mình nàng không một ai mãi bên em hoài. Người yêu dấu ơi, yêu em không hề sai. Đêm sao trên trời nhớ em, đêm sao trên trời chẳng thể nào nguôi, biết em đã xa thật rồi, biết em không về, biết em đã quên câu thể. Người gió mây mang yêu thương trao em đến đây, đêm nay ngồi ngắm sao trời gió xuân ngời, chẳng nhớ gì mà lúc ấy yêu nàng đắm say. Nhìn hạt mưa nhẹ bay, có em bên anh tháng ngày, chìm đắm trong cơn mơ đêm xuân nghe hồn ngất ngây. Nghe từ trái tim mình vẫn bồng hình, nàng mong anh như sương mai không nhạt phai, chỉ mình nàng không một ai mãi bên em hoài. Người yêu dấu ơi, yêu em không hề sai. Người yêu dấu ơi, yêu em không hề sai.
Cô tiếng một vậy.
Vì là lòng anh chưa nhớ, lại là người làm anh đau, nhưng trái tim anh luôn tin vì mình đã có nhau. Người bước đi
Chị số 7.
chẳng còn nhớ chi, những phút bên nhau vội nỡ quên sao để làm lối chia đôi yêu thương tình chúng ta. Lòng còn khác ghi từng lời nói khi xưa, hứa sẽ mãi bên nhau dù có thương đau, chỉ cần trái tim ta luôn yêu và cần có nhau. Người mà lòng mình yêu nhất lại là người làm anh đau, nhưng trái tim anh luôn yêu em thôi hãy người ơi. Những phút xa nhau mới để anh luôn nhớ đến em, muốn em biết rằng từng hạt tuyết rơi được bao nhiêu lần yêu em. Người mà lòng mình yêu nhất lại là người làm anh đau, nhưng trái tim anh luôn tin ngày mai ta có nhau. Trong giây đã bước qua tim để chúng ta mãi luôn vững bền trong đời mãi bên With the all of the mess you're making, mess you're making.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. So it's away we go then. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training. And it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Great vision. Atalanta have a free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And it's Thiago. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Atalanta leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Face to face, there's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now this could be a chance. And he's there to belt it away. Stood up well to him there. Berbatov. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. And that could set him on his way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thiago. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! McAllister is the team's great visionary. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Luis Suarez. That is a crunching tackle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kvaratskhelia has a look and plays it forward. And this is Berbatov. Thiago, who does have an assist to his name.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Pele! That is ended up in no man's land. Atalanta have their second corner now. That has not gone well. Ferdinand. Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Atalanta are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Passing nice and neat. Luis Suarez. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Guardiol. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Berbatov. He's a sharp little ball here. Maicon cuts out the pass. Now it's Donadoni. Donadoni running with the ball. Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Nesta tries to clear. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. And it's McAllister. Some really good ball movement. And that's an errant pass. Pele does well to stand firm and defend it. Driving forward. No, that was never going to make it. Neymar. And it's Hakimi. He's on it, can he get away? Look at the space here. Incoming delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Kvaratskhelia.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Atalanta have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Donadoni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Barcelona are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Pele chips it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Some good work on the right flank here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Nicely aimed pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Hakimi. Atalanta are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf tries to play it through. Oh, Red, nice interception.
The attendance for this
Jim,
match
what are you
is
thinking?
62,005.
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to the...
Big chance! Oh, taken with style! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Can he get on the end of this? Great, just the goalkeeper to beat. Hakimi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's looking wide, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. Seedorf. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Neymar. And it's McAllister. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Eto'o. Oh, good take in a good area. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking for a runner. Oh, no joy this time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Kvaratskhelia.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Now it's Pele. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. And he's quick to snatch it back. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Luis Suarez. Oh, the defence just a bit... Seedorf! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Looking for options for movement. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Added time.
Luis Suarez. That's the end. Atalanta can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly...
Just the beauty of youth would quell my aching heart. I feel so done. Remember, our people watch on the way back home. Everybody on the treadmill running. Under the billboards, out of the heat. Somebody's violence on the street tonight. Oh, I can't stop running. I see the whole town fire. Our people watch on the way back home. Our people watch on the way back home. I came back home after 7 years. Wide awake, chasing tracks of her tears. Cornered them this to get the gist of it. I promised her to get her out of here. The place was full of beds. Understaffed and overruled by callous hands. The poor
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And as you can see, we've already started here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that. Vieira. Pele. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Eto'o. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Some really good ball movement. That is a brilliant interception. Seedorf. And this is Eto'o. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Maicon makes the interception. Eto'o. Seedorf. Short changes him with that pass. Nedved. Now it's Azar. And it's Bellingham.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Seedorf. Thiago is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Eto'o. Vieira deals with that comfortably. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rummenigge. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He can run onto that. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Seedorf. And it's Thiago. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Eto'o. Azar.
Atalanta have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
It's a threatening ball. Thiago. Rummenigge. Pele. And it's Seedorf. Rummenigge. And it's Thiago. And it's Seedorf. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Hazard. Bellingham. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Rummenigge is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Seedorf. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Seedorf. And now the breakaway. And it's Thiago. Can he get on the end of this? To Thiago. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero, the specialist in tearing teams. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. So the first half brought no goals. He's having a shot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 4, Gullit. Coming on the field is number
Pass has gone
9,
astray.
Ibrahimovic. Substitutions
Ledjed is
taking
flagged
place.
offside. Seedorf. Michael can see things others simply cannot. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And that is expertly dealt with. Maicon does really well to win the ball there. Atalanta still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Suarez going face-to-face with his great rival. Thiago cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Luis Suarez, played with finesse. It's come to nothing. Chance here to counter. It's played through for him. Maicon cuts out the pass. It's Ibrahimovic! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a good ball. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Face to great chance! Really well taken goal. just cruising! They are cruising! The movement so precise, the finish, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening.
Like the flowers, my soul blooms in the light. Like the waters, I'm drowning into you. Like the heavens, kisses higher than the mountains. All of the colors, and all the colors in you. Let your colors shine the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopeless night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in Like the stars, shining so brightly afar. Like the moon, your love is so beautiful. Like the sun, every day you give me life. All of the colors, all the colors in you. Yeah. Let your colors shine the darkest night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. Let your spirit rise in this hopeless night. Love is sheer, love is sheer. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in the colors. We're dancing in all of the colors. We're dancing in All I want is your love over me, over me. All I want is your love over me, over me. All I want is your love over me, over me. All I want is your love over me, over me. Yeah.
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here to party. While you trying to fit, I'll disappear. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life's too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. Energy, no.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in...
And he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Conte, Mateus. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Pele! It's Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. Oh, what has happened here? Deep cross. And the keeper beats it away. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
No, that's been intercepted. Yeah. Atalanta are looking to break at pace. Mateus. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Nedved. Pele. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gets a good foot in there. Olise. Zanetti. Now it's Raul. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now, Pele! Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Raul. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pepe wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good take in a good area. Nedved. And here's Olise. Looking for the run. It's a goal kick. Now this could be a chance. That has been cut short. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Mateus. And here's Raul. Oh, good-looking ball. Good take, and is he in? Olise. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Neymar. Tries to play it through. Mateus. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. That has not gone well. And it's Conte. That is good alertness. Pele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Odo. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Olise. Mateus. And it's Cáceres. Oh, good read. Mateus. So what can they make of this? 5 minutes till the break.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nedved. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Atalanta may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pele. Now it's Alvarez. Mateus. Atalanta do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pele. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Stood up well to him there. Alvarez is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Olise. Nedved.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Atalanta present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it! 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
China have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And here's Alvarez. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Atalanta are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass isn't the best. And it's Hullet. Now it's Pele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Raul. And he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Nedved, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Alvarez. Hullet. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mateus. Pelé. Shot could be on. Nedved! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Gol per l'Atalanta.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Atalanta really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter into the last 5 minutes. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital. Shapes to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
China take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Hullet. Maldini. He won't be happy with that one. That's that, the end. Atalanta can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Atalanta, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle.
This is a secret that keeps us stuck from the deep end. I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy. I'll make you feel like magic. Make you feel like something's in your eye. Hello, tip, stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you could try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it. Listen to your playlist when I'm alone. I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby. You can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like, say, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like? Slim waist, got a face like moonlight, You step into a new life. X left, so I knew I had to move right, I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new bite, So let me show you what to do right. Yeah, let me show you like, watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I've been making you laugh and making you numb. See, I admit it, you won't. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I've been making you laugh and making you numb. See, I admit it, you won't. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Borussia Dortmund.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow. Beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. It's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pepe. And it's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's played through for him. Oh, this is a great position. And a chance! It's anyone's ball now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zakaria. Gerrard. He's picked his way through. Crosses in it. Terrific header! Oh, it's come off the upright. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Looking for the run. Ferdinand cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Played in by... It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. That has ended up in no man's land. Atalanta are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Albertini is there, and he can pick it up. Zanetti. Zanetti carries the ball down the right. He's a sharp little ball here. Pelé. Now it's Bellingham. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Eto'o tries to play it through. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? And this is Van Basten. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well read, nice interception. Vieira. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, great chance! Really well taken goal. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Played back in. He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
That is good alertness. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Albertini. Bellingham. And it's Eto'o. And this is Pele!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
2 added minutes.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Araujo getting this one clear. Maldini. Vieira. Thiago is always... And there is the half-time whistle. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Shot a goal! It's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah.
Can he finish? Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Borussia Dortmund take the lead. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So,
Number
time for
18,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 14, Batistuta.
That was not
Coming on
gone
the
well.
field, number 24,
Michael.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Eto'o.
Number 25, Eto'o.
And that interception
Substitution in
was
progress.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Eto'o.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it. Can he get away? And he's got his cross in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
60,332.
It's going to be another throw. Pull it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Gerrard. Quality ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Atalanta do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Maicon.
Atalanta really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Big header! Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Bellingham. Vieira. And it's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. And the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 17, Albertini. Coming
Borussia
on the field,
Dortmund have the
number
chance to go the other
21,
way.
Henderson. Number 9, Vieira. Substitution.
Always onto this. Pepe. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Eto'o. And he's intervened well there. Half an hour gone in the second half. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. This looks promising. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And this is Eto'o. Hullet. Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's picked out the run. Great ball, and he shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Borussia Dortmund blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rui Costa. Mateus. For Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. Maldini. Vieira. And Mateus.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. And it's Henderson. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Bale. Maicon. Nicely weighted ball. Bale. Rijkaard. Gullit. And they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super find. Mateus. And that will be the final act. Atalanta have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Making their way home on public transportation.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's...
Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that time is everything. How long I got is infinity, infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you're ready and I'll make you mine. And what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity, infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not friend. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up, max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long.
I got this love to give you one time, and boy, you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind.
Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. No play, no play. How long I got is infinity. Nah, straight up infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Atalanta.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. There's the whistle. Manchester United have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, the lone striker has to be prepared to do some of the work himself, but essentially he needs two of the three central midfielders to make runs beyond him. and trust that the wide men can...
Oh, smashing header! Bellingham totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Mateus. That's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, delightful ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Short changes him with that pass. Played out to the left flank. Ambitious ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Ferdinand. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Maicon receives it in a wide position. Van Bronckhorst for Pedro Neto. Played into space. Bellingham spots it and intercepts.
Atalanta really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Bullets. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Figo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Eto'o. Oh, easy pickings there. Figo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vieira. Bellingham. Cannavaro. Played out wide. Figo. Now Oddo. Oddo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And this is Pele! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the finish! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a good ball out wide. Oh, this looks sharp. And this is Hullet. Crosses it in here. And that's the keeper's ball. Pele. Bellingham. Gets a good foot in there. Can he spark a counter here? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to pass it through. Well read, nice interception. Vieira. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Atalanta really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
From today's match
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway. And it's Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Maicon. Oh, super find. Pedro Neto. Aimed beyond the defence. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Figo. Fired deep towards the back post. Mateus.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Pele is on his own. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Marquinhos. Van Bronckhorst. Scholes. Knocks it into space. Pedro Neto going face-to-face with his great rival. Scholes. Odo tries to play it through. Mateus. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
The attendance
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,898.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now the ball in. That is decidedly lacking.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Atalanta still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Eto. Figo. And it's Figo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Seedorf. Rui Costa. Seedorf. It's run loose here. Oh, he's been decent chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Eto'o. Nice control. Maicon stood his ground strongly. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Atalanta clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Seedorf gets a foot in here. Bigo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's Rui Costa. Seedorf. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's a fine interception. Showing good feet. Oh, what has happened here? Here comes another cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Figo. That is ended up in no man's land. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Number 17.
Deftly away.
Coming on the field, number 23.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Del Piero. Substitution.
Rui Costa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Been indicated.
Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, it looks like they'll be aiming this one for the far post, Peter.
And it's Seedorf. And this is Bale. Oh, well played. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.
About differences, we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some. Fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's fair. Come on, break some. Pull it all down, but ain't none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up, nothing's fair.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Ibrahimovic becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become... Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Atalanta finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Mateus played into space out wide. That has been knocked clear. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ferdinand clears it away. And it's Ferdinand. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fired deep towards the back post. Defending of the desperate variety. Picked out brilliantly. Lewis, straight chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he hit that sweetly. Cleared away. Nedved crosses. Thuram tries to clear. Italy are looking to go forward now.
Atalanta are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé. Seedorf. And this is Pelé.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's an imaginative pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Lam. And here's Suarez. Good take, and is he in? Nicely spread. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Quality ball. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Tele, lovely, now then, it's Luis Suarez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved. Rijkaard. Now it's Gullit. And it's Nedved. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nesta can get it clear. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Plays in a header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Lam. Nedved.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! And he's lost his man here! They want to be quick to recover this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Ronaldo. Nedved. Seedorf. He's had it taken off him. Seedorf gets across and deals with it. Lam. Gullit looking understandably energised after his goal. Tries to play it, and he shoots! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. And it's Nedved. Lam receives it in a wide position. And he's taking no chances there. Nedved. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two.
And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Thuram clears it away. That'll be a throw-in. And that has been cleared. Seedorf. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Gullit powering forward here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Lam. Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to clear it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's had a shot! Sticks it away! What What a moment for the triple centurion, for one of this team's favourite sons. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Ibrahimovic takes control of it and he's on the move. Nedved. Pull it. So what can they make of this? Pull it. Good, strong midfield running here. And Mateus. And it's Lam. And the ball is out of play. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lam. Ferdinand. Pull it. That's a little off target. Seedorf. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Takes a shot! Goal! Atalanta! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lam did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 11. Numero 19.
Pass has gone astray. Atalanta do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Mateus, the man synonymous with solidity. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have...
Bullish header! It's in! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kante has been caught there, it's a foul. And it's Messi. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Just 5 minutes left. Gives it back. Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Lahm delivers. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mateus making good progress on the right-hand side. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And the shot! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Atalanta could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Saliba. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game, reflections?
Conversations fail, you and I. Allure of this world, amplified. Allure of this world, losing yourself tonight. Try too hard, can't deny. Conversations fail, you and I. Allure of this world, amplified. 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 Allure of this world, amplified. Lose yourself tonight. 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 Good in a bad, happy and sad. Through the love and the wars, we still settle the scores. It's alright. We can have a good time. This is a secret that keeps some stuff from the deep end. Baby, I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy. I love your energy. This is something about you. I really can't explain it. I can't find the word. The way that you walk, the way that you talk.
All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, put my feet on the ground. 'Cause they all care for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make my people proud.
Stack this bread, let me do it like I'll spend it all when it hits December. Better put some respect on my name. Trust me, you don't wanna test my temper. When I need some retail therapy, my only enemy disrespecting, you know that's teasing me and my people doing it properly. I always told you that you were special. When you forget is when I remember. Look through the window for your defender. I'm here, I don't have an agenda. Celebrate later, let's go now that me and my people are talking the town. my neighbors are moving wild, they know that. All I do now is make my people proud. Got my head in the clouds, but my feet on the ground. 'Cause I'm there for me, they'll be there for me. They never let this get me down. And that's why now I'll make my people proud. Make your people proud. Gotta make all my people proud, so I put in the time every day of the week. I'm a star in the sky, I can see my shots. I ain't been doing them highness. When I move mountains out of their heads, I feel my family back in line. They ain't got time for the online beats, I stay vegan when I post online. Same day, but I'm going through changes. New day, a different fragrance. Live every day like this your last. Ain't got time to be taking places. Hop in a booth, I do it for them. The reason that I write these rhymes and live for life, I can't waste time, that's why.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
And this is Eto'o. Plays it across. He gets big! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Thuram. It's Gullit. Adriano. Cruyff. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Cruyff. Oh no, that was never going to make it. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He has a look out. He is charged for a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that was very necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Ferdinand. Eto'o. Now it's Seedorf. Albertini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Lahm. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No way through, so back it comes. Lahm made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Eto'o is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That has been cut short. Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. Ibrahimovic. Seedorf. And it's Lahm. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ibrahimovic chasing after it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Nice interception, well timed. Pull it. Cruyff. Nedved.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Pele. Gets into some space. Nedved pinches it off him. Atalanta with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Some really good ball movement. Maldini. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. He's got away. That's going to go a long way. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Atalanta leading 1-0 at the break.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
There's the start of the second half.
Atalanta really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Cruyff. And this is Ibrahimovic. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Seedorf. Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Cruyff. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. Adriano. Cruyff. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Atalanta clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Nedved. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. And it's Nedved. Neto is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Nedved. Yaya Toure. Now it's Eto'o. Lahm. He's found the way through. Lahm delivers. Big header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Lahm looking for options for movement. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Atalanta have their third corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there.
Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, he's seen that early. He's had a shot! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking tidy in possession here. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, there's the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. Stood up well to him there. It's Rui Costa. Rummenigge. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Rui Costa. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's gone behind for a goal kick. And that is as far as it goes. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality.
Let it talk to me. Baby girl. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything.
Got me weak.
All I got is infinity. Infinity.
Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. All I got is infinity.
Dance, that wanna 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 dance, go to, that wanna dance, old school, that wanna dance.
Picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, and I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. She can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robotics. Can't tame me, shoulders gone crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock a old school? Oh, we gon' move. Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 dance.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Raphael Varane. He's solid in the air, Peter. He's tough in the tackle and a very good reader of the game.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Italy finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vieira. Here's Nedved. And here's Hullet. Raphael Varane. Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball, and he was alert to it. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mateus. And it's Maicon. Has crossed into the middle, and he's cleared it back out. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Pelé. And it's Seedorf. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's in on goal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Atalanta with the corner, they're first. Oh, good take in a good area. Thuram gets it clear. Bellingham.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Eto'o is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Great vision. Can he get it through? And this is Ronaldo. He's onside. And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vieira. And it's Nedved. Seedorf. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Fantastic from Clarence Seedorf! About as smooth as it gets. Italy are back in business. And that really is so impressive. Italy grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nedved.
Well played and well cleared.
And it's Seedorf. Played into the box. Goal, Italy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Italy get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
No way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Maldini gets across to intercept that. Lahm looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, that has changed the... Oh, what has happened here? Flings in across. It's a pretty loose pass.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lahm. Looking for the run. And it's made its way to him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And there's the end of the first half. Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Mateus defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And here's Hullet, and here's Seedorf. Nicely spread. Nedved picks it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is... takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, there's a probing ball. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 20, numero 21. Lasciano il campo per
Bellingham.
il numero 10, il numero 11, il numero 19.
Bellingham is
Attenzione al
always
cambio.
scanning the pitch for targets. Atalanta perhaps contemplating their next change here. Yaya Toure. Alex Seedorf. And this is Rui Costa. Chance! Goal! Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio di giocatori.
Italy making consecutive changes here. Atalanta get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's being shifted off it. It's good running with the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Closing in on goal.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Atalanta may only be 1 behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now, can they get him away? And it's Maicon. Pele. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bellingham. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Pele. It's Bellingham. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Deep cross. Terrific header. He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Nesta. Nice bit of trickery. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Now it's
recupero.
Rui Costa. Ferdinand. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure. Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on
And
now.
there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
silences, and we don't talk at all. Listen to the echo of the anger of our silences, to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some, fix it up. You gotta break some, you gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. You gotta get some, shake some, pull it all down, but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up, nothing's there. Build it up, you wanna build it up, we can build it up. You wanna build it up with me? Come on, build it up, come on, build it up with me. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up and then break some. Gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. Come on, bring some, shake some, pull it all down, but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up, nothing's there. You gotta give some, take some, fix it up, you gotta break some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up and nothing's there. Come on, bring some. Pull it all down, but hate none. You gotta open up, you gotta care. Build it up and nothing's there.
Walking down this lonely street, stars above a gentle beat. A night so calm, I feel complete. Find my way with tired feet. Whispers in the cool night air, promises beyond compare. Nighttime hides away our care. Moments we can always share. Let the beat drop. Ready for the beat, yeah?
There's certain ones that the most that call upon to do a different work.
Now in this party alongside yours truly, Big Gangzilla.
I don't do big man pass anybody. I know they do pass myself. I just one day. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just one day. I say, shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. You day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Shey, you day your day, brother. You day your day, sister. Your day.
As long as the sun will shine on the face of man, I don't see no guy can erase the plan. Some guy should have wise and understand what will be must be. Jump out on the road and we safely track and make it back in by the grace of. Some guy love talk, but them face the back what will be must be.
Now my lane a day, I no get time to chase cloud. I'm more happy, nobody like me, I can't shout. Too many people did the world, not enough souls to make humans. And everybody know this life no balance.
Some guy love feel like them think a game, them for no man while when them think with him. Them think them just know the name, what will be must be.
I know they play them games, coming out the competition. But everybody they play, I better pass my brother. I know they play them games for social media. But everybody they play, I better pass my sister.
Some guy brag and not put in a work, and a grudge who work for what we deserve. When the reservation them say pre-reserve, what will be must be. When of us they move like them agree this and put out negative in the universe. When them not try uplift, not free the turf, what will be must be.
I know do big man pass anybody. I know they do pass myself. I just want it. I know be everybody worship money. I know they show myself. I just want it. Gangzilla.
Some guy brag and not put in a work, and a grudge who work for what we deserve. When the reservation them say pre-reserve, what will be must be. When of us they move
like so many others that said you.
It's clear that your ever loving is coming from the heart. I never had anyone else to call on. It's clear that you're ever loving, I knew it from the start. I opened my heart and saw it was all gone. I never thought anyone else could be my friend. I'm loving you every day up until the end. It's clear that you're ever loving, it's coming from the heart. It's clear that you're ever loving, we'll never be apart. Yes, you have the real love, real, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, real, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real love. It's clear that you're ever loving and everyone can see. I wanna be someone that you can count on. I wanna be everything that you wanted me to be. Been waiting forever, I don't know how long. Before you came, everything else was so, so cold. I never thought something special I have for home. It's clear that you're ever loving, I'm always by your side. It's clear that you're ever loving. Yes, you have the real love, real, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real love. Yes, you have the real love, real, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real love. Hoping that you feel love, love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, love, real love. Hoping that you feel love, feel real love. Real love, real love, real love, real love, real love, real love, real love. Make you feel love, real love, real love, people watch on the way back home, envious of the glimmer of hope. Gives me a break from feeling alone. Gives me a moment out of the ego. Used to feel so invincible. I used to feel it was a world worth dreaming of. Back in the gasworks, screaming the song. Just the beauty of youth would quell my ache in the heart. I feel so done. People watch on the way back home. Everybody on the treadmill running. Under the billboards, out of the heat. Somebody's dying on the street tonight.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
The action has already started. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Atalanta with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. Oh, terrible pass. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! And this is Pele. Gerrard. Rivaldo. And it's Xabi Alonso. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Chance! And that has fair fizzed. He is just caressing the ball. Gerrard. And it's Rivaldo. Neymar tries to play it through. And this is... And the finish! They've scored! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Atalanta are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Stoichkov. Gerrard. Oh, important interception.
Atalanta really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Gerrard. Oh, they can break here. Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini deals with that comfortably. And here's Suarez. And it's Vieira. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good ball, good take. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Van Basten. Neymar. Yeah. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Luis Suarez. Lahm delivers. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Maldini. Now Neymar. Van Dijk. Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball. Stoichkov. Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nedved. Good driving run. Out to the right. Deep cross.
Well played and well cleared.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That's really good defending. And this is Ronaldo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. Can he finish? Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Xavi Alonso. Maldini. Forward it goes. Played out wide. Pelé. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that could set him on his way.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Back into the middle. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Atalanta really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Suarez. Now it's Pelé. Spread it left. Rivaldo quietly revving up. And it's Maldini. That's Gerrard. Rivaldo. Now it's Van Basten. And this is Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nedved. Vieira. Van Dijk. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And it's Seedorf. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Atalanta grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rivaldo. Van Basten knocks it into space. And this is... It's Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Hit into the middle. Big header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
That's a super give and go. Neymar. Xavi Alonso. To Thuram. Nedved goes on a charge down the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rivaldo. Xavi Alonso, and he's there to make the challenge. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's in on goal! It's not an especially good pass, that.
Atalanta clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Rivaldo has been caught there, it's a foul.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 19, Seedorf. Numero 11, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per...
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's played into the air. He's got goal. He's got a goal. And they get themselves in front. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Tottenham go into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Atalanta are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's got away. Maldini. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Cambio di giocatori.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gerrard. Into the last 5 minutes. That's a sharp pass. Chips it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Stoichkov. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Opts for safety. Keep the ball, and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Gullit. Oh, super ball! Well, he's looking at them. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven.
I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, incredible. I didn't know what to say.